Hi, I'm Derek Atay, and welcome to the Blind Squirrel Channel. My channel is about music, fish, and food. And the fishing slow, because we're in the middle of Pineapple Express, Bomb Cyclone, and Tropical Thunder. That was a movie that was definitely non-woke. Anyway, cheap meat, slow cook, Birria beef. Beef chuck roast, super cheap, cut up, super chunky, and seasoned. We like to use kosher salt because it's nice and chunky and it's not too salty, if that makes sense. And then, of course, ground pepper. Super seasoned. We're gonna use some chicken broth. This is key right here. These Mexican chilies that are dehydrated. Ancho, pasilla, and arbol. And then we have our mise en place here. So we prepped everything that we're gonna go ahead and saute. So we've got some onions, some garlic, some carrots. These are your typical Mexican seasonings, New Mexico chilies, California chilies, cumin, oregano. So I took those dehydrated chilies and we're rehydrating them. So you basically bring some water to a boil and you stick them in there for about 10 minutes and they're ready to blend. So we've got our Dutch oven. This is basically a cast iron Dutch oven that we're gonna work with, and that's gonna be our slow cooker right there. Birria.
Put the fat side down first.
Fat side down, that's what Mama says. That's what we like to hear. We want to hear the sear. You know, I love working with cheap meat because you get all this fat and that renders down, and that's where you get the flavor. All right, rotating this. You got this sucker dog on high. Oh yeah, we're searing. There we go. Searing in that flavor is what we're doing. Get a nice saute going. So the onions are in. Generally we'd like to work with white onions, but I only had red onions, so it's not a big deal. The garlic's going in. Added some carrots in there. And so we want to get all this going in our juices. Gonna kind of saute these. Generally when you saute onions and garlic, you go until they're translucent. So this isn't a browning of the onions and garlic. We're just trying to soften them up, get some of the flavors out. About a tablespoon of oregano. Okay, that's about a tablespoon. Kind of get that a little. About a tablespoon of cumin. About a tablespoon, right? Yep. It's not an exact science. We're gonna go about half. Oh, we're gonna go about a teaspoon on the ground peppers. A little bit much. There we go. That's a teaspoon. New Mexico, go about a teaspoon. About that. Okay, and we're gonna get everybody talking to each other. Hey, how you doing? To deglaze. In other words, we've gotten all the flavor off the side of the Dutch oven here, and you could just see the color and the richness that we've really got a really concentrated flavors now. And this is some serious concentrated flavors here, and this is where you're gonna get that dark color in your birria as well. So we're not gonna get crazy with this juice, just enough to actually do some blending with, okay? A little bit of the juice. Let's go to the blender. All right. So we're gonna add a little more juice, okay? There we go. Back to the blending. So in goes our stock, okay?
You got it on medium-low right now?
It's on medium. Take it down to medium-low. We're adding stock. This is just a volume thing here. Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and bring it up about halfway.
Yep,
because we're gonna lose some fluid, right, Ben?
You have to bring it up to a boil because the chicken broth is not hot.
Okay, so we crank the heat up again?
Crank the heat up, bring it up to, not a rolling boil, but a boil.
Okay, we're gonna reheat then, huh? Now we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything is incorporated. Oh yeah. And as this cooks low and slow all day, this broth is just gonna really concentrate more and more. Now we're just gonna go low and slow for like 3.5, 4 hours. We'll check it here in a couple hours, make sure our liquid isn't completely evaporating. We have more stock on hand if we need it. So now we're gonna turn it all the way down to low, and we're gonna go ahead and seal up our Dutch oven, and we're just gonna let that cook, and the house is gonna smell amazing. Birria? Yeah, you want some? Ooh, look at that color. Oh my, ooh, it's rich and thick and smells amazing. Let's get a little piece here. We're looking for fork tender. So let's go. Oh, that's definitely fork tender. Oh. Let's see your reaction. Nice. Ready. Now you have many options at this point, several forks in the road. You could just literally serve the birria on a plate with some beans and rice and some flour tortillas on the side and just kind of have it, take these into real cheesy tacos, okay? And then we're shallots up to go with our queso birria tacos. So we'll get those shallots going, a little olive oil. Go ahead and season those bad boys. There we go. Plate. Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna make the queso birria tacos. Okay, here we go. Go in the cast iron. Got some corn tortillas. We're gonna go ahead and get a corn tortilla cooking in there. Maybe we could do. Oh, look at that, how tender that is. Get this beef going. Oh my, oh my. Jack, I think, would be good on this. Some white cheese, so that's what we're working with. Go ahead and get these tacos cooking. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go, come back. Oh yeah, these are about ready to serve. Okay, so our tacos are done. We're gonna grab some of this lovely juice to dip our tacos in.
Consume?
Consume, is that what it is?
I think so.
Nice. So here we have them, queso birria tacos.